Hello, Aquarius. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well. Aquarius, let's see how your energies will be at this moment so you can use them to your advantage and see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you. Don't dismiss the message. And it applies to everyone who has Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, if you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen, and I will send you all the information you need. 3 phone lines have been activated so you can contact a tarot reading service 24 hours a day. You will be able to communicate with my team of tarot readers who will be answering all your questions instantly. And I wanted to share with you that the channel membership feature has been activated so you can join this great community and get great benefits like early access to videos, forecasts, and horoscopes, polls, unique badges and live chats, photos, and status updates. Also, and this is something we're adding starting this April since we're almost at the first of the month, you'll be able to enter monthly raffles for personal consultations with me, okay? All right, thank you. Aquarius, let's channel a message for you for this moment. Aquarius, you have here the 2 of Wands, we have the Chariot, we have the 8 of Swords, and we have the 5 of Cups. Well, there's good energy, Aquarius. Why? Because this is happening a lot on the mental plane. Start to get clear on what you want in your life. You have good forward-moving energy, right? It's like, I move forward and break through. I move forward. There's something here about breaking through, right? You break the limits of your mind. What things weren't you allowing yourself before? What were you holding back from saying? What things were keeping you mentally confused? Should I do it or not? Should I say it or stay silent? Should I express myself or not? Should I communicate it or not? So, if you've come with a lot of doubts, uncertainty in an area of your life, now let's see where this is showing up. It's because you've been very attached to an old way of thinking, to an old belief, to how the old Aquarius used to think. So, holding on to those ideas and those constant thoughts has limited you, has trapped you in a certain type of thinking that wasn't giving you freedom, especially freedom of expression, freedom of action, right? You realize that you couldn't stay in that place, and you've made the decision here to cut ties with all of this, right? To leave behind, to let go of a way of thinking and open yourself up to a new one, to a way, to a totally new form of thought. Something different, right? It's like I work up the courage. I dare to communicate. I dare to say this. I dare to move forward with this idea. I dare to move forward with this project because it's what I enjoy and am passionate about. I want to try something new. I want to go through a new experience. I want to take that step. I want to evolve. So there are a lot of Aquarians who are stepping out of their comfort zone right now. But why? Because you've changed and you've allowed yourself to break the patterns of your mind, the limits of your mind that maybe kept you stuck in the same place or the same situation. Let's see what else we have, where this situation is heading, okay? It could be, Aquarius, that you're about to take a big leap, right? This is like breaking out of a mental cage. That's how I feel, you know? Getting out of uncertainty, confusion, doubt, self-deception. Having the courage to make the right decision and move forward without being afraid of your new goal. Starting to make those decisions, right? Aquarius, overall energy available to you. You have the Fool here, which represents you very well, the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and here we have the Moon. Do you know how the reading is developing? I feel two things at the same time, Aquarius. It's not just that you have a lot of initiative, You're betting on what makes you happy, on your dreams, on what gives you pleasure, on what gives you satisfaction, which can be very different things from those of most people. Personal, you're changing a lot and you're starting to express a new personality, much more independent, much freer, much more connected, which has to do with your Aquarian nature, right? I want something new. I want something new in my day-to-day life, in my routine, in my environment. And this can start to manifest in different ways, right? Like that search for something new. Now, what happens is,
Em,
I feel that as this is happening right now, other things are also happening that have to do with fighting or facing those moments of doubt.
porque
Because the past, the mind is going to play tricks on you, right? Of creating situations of doubt and uncertainty. Like saying, are you really sure you want to take this step? Right? Like thinking and rethinking something constantly. Of course, the mind can create scenarios. That's why I say, be careful not to get too carried away by your mind, because then you end up confused, tangled up, and doubting again, right? It's like I have the opportunity here to open up, to express myself, to take a new path, to go through something new that's aligned with my purpose and with what makes me happy. But I'm still not completely sure I can do it. It's like there's a certain maybe shyness, maybe a certain kind of insecurity, fear of making mistakes. It has a lot to do with what we've talked about, the issue of past ways of thinking, right? Here, the important thing is, let's see, not to let your mind guide you too much when it comes to unreal situations that might not be true, but rather to connect with your psychic and intuitive abilities. Where is your intuition leading you? Surely, you are about to take a big leap of faith. I feel it, right? Like a leap into the unknown with your eyes closed, right? And letting yourself be guided by your heart. And I feel that it's going to lead you to a place of great happiness, and that's what's important. All the energy is asking for is to open up. It's about opening yourself up, right? It's about not being afraid to express what you feel and to choose the path you want to walk, okay? Those thoughts you had, right? Limiting thoughts shouldn't dictate the choices and decisions you make. Let's see what else we have, dear Aquarius. There's a new beginning for you, huh? The start of a path, of a new journey that has opened up for you to begin walking. General and available energy. You have the High Priestess here. Death and the Prince of Swords, Prince of Pentacles. Well, this has to do, yes, with the end of a moment of, if you were very closed off in yourself, right? Like thinking and rethinking situations, right? We've said that, right? Do I dare or not dare to choose what I like, what gives me pleasure? You were kind of studying it, observing it in depth. This has come to an end. I feel that the introspective process is what has ended. What begins now is a moment of expression. It's a moment of, I go for it. I do it. I have a plan. I have a strategy. I have a project that I'm going to carry out. And I feel that you're driven by a great idea. Right now, I feel like Aquarius is transforming. You're changing on a personal level. Why? Because your mind has changed. And I feel like there's an idea that's motivating you. There's an idea, a project you have in mind that I feel you've studied, you've analyzed. It's been hard for you to accept it. It's been hard for you to make the decision. That's why I say there have been a lot of doubts. There have been a lot of limitations. But your personal change has helped. It has helped to push you forward. You can move forward with that idea. For many of you, this idea may be closely related to financial projects or work. It could also be the creation of something very valuable or something very important for your life. So Aquarius, this is a time to open up. It's the moment to let go, to go out, to express yourself, to communicate what you feel, and to move forward with that idea and that vision of life that you have right now. Okay? Let's see what the oracle has for you, Aquarius. This is the Egyptian oracle. Let's look at your guidance or message. Aquarius. Let's take this one. What you have here is luck. All right, pay attention because this energy, you know that chance in these situations is closely related to matters of destiny. Note there's someone with their eyes closed. We've also discussed moving forward. Even if things aren't completely clear, even if you can't see very well, other senses will awaken, the intuitive sense. What does your intuition say? What path is it guiding you down? Where is it taking you? Let yourself be guided. Go with the flow in this situation. Once he says that chance is luck, it's the luck of the universe. But I feel it more like destiny. What is prepared for you? The path that life has prepared for you. When you are aligned with your purpose, with your being, with your emotions, with your thoughts, the path becomes clear. And you open up and allow yourself. You let destiny take you where you need to go. Dear Aquarius, this is what we have seen for all of you in terms of general and available energy. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you here next time.